We live in a culture that's constantly telling us stories. Stories about who we are and what matters and how to be happy. And even when we're not aware of them, they're shaping us.
We're taught to look inside ourselves to find out who we are. To live my best life, I'm told that I must listen to my heart.
We have this idea that technology can fix all of our problems.
In tech, we trust.
It's in the lifeblood of Western culture that we have the right to pursue pleasure on our own terms.
These stories, these cultural narratives ground our reality and help us make sense of ourselves. They promise identity, purpose, justice, freedom, truth, and joy. They offer us meaning.
When they broke ground on this site in 1948, they published the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Here is the Charter for Progress.
We scroll the dating apps and search the world for that one special person who will turn our drab world upside down.
But then they often leave us more disoriented because they fail to deliver on their promises.
Liberty can become its own kind of bondage. Some constraints are actually necessary for freedom.
Some people say that if we could only get rid of religion, the old unhealthy ways of thinking, then we can all live our best lives now.
And when that happens, we don't just question the issue, we start questioning the person.
We need a better story, one that won't fragment us, but form us. The gospel offers us a better story. And it's not just another option. It's the true story of the world.
He freely gave himself over to death, allowing himself to be nailed to a Roman cross.
Though he could call on 12 legions of angels, instead, the weapons of violence were used on him and exhausted in him. He rose up to proclaim peace. That is the way of his revolution.
Not only that, it's the true story of us. The gospel tells the story about our past, our present, and future better than any cultural script.
When Jesus said, love the Lord your God, he was saying, love the Lord who worked justice on your behalf.
If we chase happiness, we won't find it. But if we chase Jesus, he will fulfill us. And we just might find happiness along the way.
This isn't about arguing with culture. It's about understanding the longings underneath it. It's about helping people see the story they've been living in and pointing them to the one true story that offers real life. Let's take these stories seriously. Let's examine them. And let's listen together for the better word the gospel speaks.